Do you need welders? Hello, family. Grand Rising, Grand Rising. Your welding coach, Joe Brown, aka Black Phoenix, checking in, and we are going live at the Goodwill Academy off of Scott Hamilton Drive in Little Rock, Arkansas. And today I want to talk about, do you need welders? A lot of companies, not only just in Little Rock, but in other cities, are looking for welders. They're looking for stick welders. They're looking for MIG welders. They're looking for flux core welding, TIG welding. They're looking for welders. And I want to be able to help close that gap up some with your welding coach. My goal is to help bring more certified welders into the industry. And we got to start off somewhere, family. You can't start off by reinventing the wheel. So our goal is to present a 6 to 8 week program and a 16-week program that can help gear the students into the craft and get the ball going in a new career, and also help the companies in the area. Some companies in the area, they need to be they need to have their welders trained in specific things like flux core, horizontal, or maybe uphill stick, or whatever the situation is, or even MIG welding. It all depends on what the company needs, but the goal is to help the companies in the area, whatever area you're in. So we want to build something where we can be able to help you get those welders you need, if it comes from construction welders to factory workers to installers and repairs and iron workers, whatever that situation is. We want to be able to help with that need. But we got to get the word out as far as what we're doing here at this facility. So it's a lot of people that didn't even know we exist, as far as how we teach and how we get the education to the students and what type of program we have available. Here we have a 16-week program at the moment, but we're, like I say, beginning of the year or the end of the year, we should have the new program, which should be at least 6 to 8 weeks and then a 16-week course. And we specialize at the moment in stick welding, flux core welding, and MIG welding, and an introduction to TIG. But we want to help the area. Like, say if the company needs uphill stick welders or flux core, we want to be able to gear them around what they'll be doing for that company, so that way we can have their WPS, so we can be able to gear the students around what they're doing at that company. And I think that that's important, because a lot of welders are now diving into it, and they're trying to fill the needs in their local areas. So I'm in Little Rock, Arkansas, and around here it's a lot of fabrication, it's a lot of construction going on. So a lot of the welders are diving into the construction or into the fabrication field, doing manufacturing or just small fabrication, building parts and things like that. So it all depends on what these companies need. But our last students, out of the 8, I believe 4 of them is already working, and everybody is making good money. And you got to start from somewhere, family. You got to start from somewhere. So I'm excited that I can teach these young gentlemen and women how to do this, and be able to close the gap for them, family. It's a game changer. So we want to be able to help those in the area gain the welders they need to be able to help close the gap, finishing their projects and things like that. Everybody needs some help right now. So it don't matter if you are a company that travels and you need some welders. I want you to contact us, your welding coach. Contact us down here at the Goodwill Academy, and let us build a relationship with you. I know there's a lot of things that we can do to help gear people right into the field, and that's what we want to do. Teaching these welders how to take off, family. And if we know that you do a certain thing, we can gear these welders up around exactly what you do. So that way they can step in like they've been working for you. And that's what we want to do, close that gap up. So we want to be able to help the local areas and the areas close the gap on the welders that they need. And that's the goal, fam. This young gentleman right here is 19 years old, and he's about to have a bright future. A bright future at 19. Can you imagine? I remember I was telling him, I said, I know what I was doing at 19, and it wasn't welding and making money. Not like this, you know. So, you know, for him to have the ability and have the opportunity to learn how to weld at 19, that's about to change his life. I read a new study that said that there's a big need of welders, over 300,000 coming into 2024, and I want to help close that gap up, family. Well, you're a welding coach. I want to be able to send welders into the field, and also fabricators, installers, the full nine. So contact us, let us know what you do, and see if we can help train around what your company needs are, and get some welders into the field. Some iron workers. A lot of people love to travel doing stick welding, flux core welding, or installing. So I know there's a few variables when it comes to traveling, but we do help them get their OSHA 10. So everyone do have their OSHA 10 before they dive into the field. So we try to make sure everybody have that for sure. But there's a few variables though. So you, like I say, stay in contact with us. You can email us at joe@yourweldingcoach.com. That's joe@yourweldingcoach.com. You can call us and contact us and leave a voicemail on 501-400-5806. That's 501-400-5806. Leave a voicemail. And our goal is, like I say, is to help bring new welders into the field. New welders into the field. And we want to be able to gear them around what your company is doing. If it's, you know, in our local area of Little Rock, or if you in whatever state you're in. If you got some welding going on, some welding needs, some fabrication needs, we want to help you with that. We want to teach your welders in the area how to weld for you. And I think that's important, family. I think that's real important that we start bridging that gap. And that's what I want to do with Your Welding Coach. I literally want to send more welders into the field, be a welding recruiting company, not only just a welding school. So we will send welders out into the field. Our goal is to build a team of welders to send out, and then also teach and educate them. But, you know, it's more than one way to skin a cat. You know, we're from the South, and as soon as a person finishes school, they need a job. So we want to try to open up doors for the students. So as soon as they finish, we can help them dive into employment. So, hey, if you need welders, or you know someone that needs welders, tell them about Your Welding Coach. Tell them about the Goodwill Academy off of Scott Hamilton Drive in Little Rock, Arkansas. Like it's a win-win situation. We can help you find your next welder.